Steve Bowers and
Cassandra Fuller.
And we welcome U26 in the city. We'll begin with a big announcement today made by the Chamber.
It's exactly right. We're thrilled to share the exciting news that 6K Energy has announced it will invest an estimated $250 million and create 230 new jobs in a full-scale plus CAM battery material manufacturing plant right here in Jackson, Tennessee.
Right. County Commission last night, and you saw it on EPlus TV6, approved the land purchase to complete all that.
That's right.
So here we go.
That's it.
Well, that's exciting news.
It is.
Well, that's great news for the community this week, and we'll follow that up. We got a great show.
Yes, we do. We've got all kinds of exciting things going on. Julianne Stone and Katie Hale are going to be with us. They're with the Scarlet Rope Project because it's time for their 6th annual Crawfest to benefit the Scarlet Rope Project.
That's right.
And then Erica Davidson is here from USJ because they have Arts at the U. It's a Pops concert. We're going to learn more about that. It's at Blankenship Theater. And then Donna Steins is here representing Leadership Jackson because there's a spring social coming up, and I think there's some scholarship information going on. She's going to share great information about Leadership Jackson. Beth Ann Simpson is here she's the director of Jackson Downtown Development. We've got a walkability campaign and Food Truck Friday.
Food Truck Friday, about time.
Right. That's exactly right. Nicole Russell is here. She's Senior Development Manager with the American Cancer Society because Relay for Life is coming up the 28th, where it's at the West Tennessee Farmers Market in the AMP. We'll find out more about that. And then Melinda Reed is here with Lifeline Blood Services.
Okay.
You know, Lifeline's always got something going on, and she's always looking for blood. So, in our entertainment?
Yes, Jason Hinson and Friends today. And this is a rock and roll group.
Full band in
Full band rock and roll. Let's get ready to go. On this, Six in the City.
Hi, I'm here to ask the people of Jackson to be a part of a groundbreaking program, 4 Minute City.
Every minute you don't get help after a sudden cardiac arrest, your chance of survival decreases by 10%.
That's why Friends of Heart and the Jackson Fire Department have created a care team.
A group of everyday citizens trained, equipped, and ready to save lives in our community.
Please call this number or visit our website.
Together, we can save lives.
Experience something new with View It Video on Demand. Now you can preview and rent movies with your remote. Press the TiVo button to go to the home screen. Select View It on Demand to get started. Browse new movie releases and events. Select what you want to watch, then rent. There's even free stuff. You'll find karaoke songs, fun screensavers for your TV, videos for the kids, and more. Experience more with TiVo and View It Video on Demand.
When I first saw Turtle, my heart was full. Now anything but lonely.
We have this deep connection, this heart connection.
He just wants to be close to you and part of your life.
Every day with Turtle is a perfect day.
When I'm holding her, it makes me feel calmer.
I think everything he does shows how much he loves us.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a little bit of a lot of things.
But they're all pure love.
Yeah, well, we were talking about taxes, and so tax day today, is that right?
It is, that's it.
Maybe the word extension mean anything?
Just a few short hours.
We got a big event coming up this Saturday. It's one of our favorite events. Julianne Stone is with us and Katie Hale. We're talking about how many years for this Crawfest?
6.
6.
That's what our little bitty number says right there.
All right, so what's happening, ladies? Where are we going to be?
So we have the 6th annual Crawfest benefiting Scarlet Rope, presented by Town and Country Realtors.
Okay.
And so it's going to be at Hub City Brewing this Saturday from 3 to 8 p.m. And we're excited about it.
All right.
Can you do you need tickets in advance? Can you get tickets at the door?
You can. We would love for you to go ahead.
Throw you some money at the door.
We would love for people to go ahead and pre-purchase. We'll have that's on our website, scarletropeproject.com, until Friday evening.
Okay.
But if you forget to do that, you can purchase the day of at the door. I would say if you really want crawfish, I would be there before 7 o'clock because more than likely we're going to sell out.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
So now, in the past, you've had cooking teams, but you've changed all that this year, right? We're just going to
yes.
show up and eat.
It's been a contest in the past, but we had some bowlers or some teams that couldn't do that this year. So we have 5 really good seasonal, professional, backyard professional crawfish bowlers that are going to be hometown professionals, which are the best, going to be bowling for us. So we're excited about that.
All right. So that's this coming Saturday, 3 to 8. It's going to be at Hub City. How did you get involved in this?
Well, a couple of years ago, my sister was actually serving on the Scarlet Rope board, and my husband was a police officer, and that's when we started hearing about sex trafficking and what that looks like, and it's in our own backyard, and so we were asked to get involved, and it was an easy yes.
Okay. Well, you had a recent ribbon cutting at the new residence. there.
New residence.
Pretty good. A lot of people there that day.
We had a very good turnout. So yeah, we have been in existence for 8 years. We were renting a house downtown, and about 3 years ago, decided, just felt called that it was time to think about building. And we built it, and it was kind of like a whirlwind. It happened really quick, believe it or not. So we just moved in February. We have a house now that we can provide housing for 8 survivors of trafficking, with the 9th bed for someone that's graduated our program that's still looking for transitional housing.
Okay.
Now, how do people come to you? Is that through the police? Do y'all work through
We
JBD?
work with-
Is it with the court system?
All of the above. I mean, we work with other social justice agencies throughout Madison County. We work with law enforcement. We work with Pathways, ASPL, JACOA. We have people that self-referral. So, there's many routes of how people can become or a participant in the program.
And it's kind of like what you were saying. If you're not around any of these organizations, you don't really realize, and then when you start talking about it, people are like, oh, that doesn't apply here.
Yeah,
but
it's not a
sadly,
popular thing to talk about.
Exactly, and sadly it does happen here, and reason being is that we're right on I-40.
That's
right
one
on
of the reasons.
True.
It's in every small town. People don't really understand that, and it's got a lot of ways that it presents itself. And so that's another thing that we do at Scarlet Rope is we do a lot of education and awareness. So we like to go into small towns, big towns, churches, businesses, organizations, schools, whoever, and just kind of teach them about trafficking, and specifically in your profession, what you do, how you might identify someone that could be in these situations, and then how to offer them services.
Because you could be working right along somebody and not even have a clue.
Yes.
Internet drive this now.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, just the accessibility. Okay.
Yes.
The clients that you have, are they from here, West Tennessee, or they wind up being here, but a lot of them are from West Tennessee, or most
West
of them?
Tennessee. We are one of the organizations in the state of Tennessee that will take out-of-state survivors, and so we do network with other agencies throughout the United States.
But the clientele is local.
But 70% of our clientele is West Tennessee.
Okay. Wow.
Trafficked in West Tennessee.
Trafficked in West Tennessee. Oh, wow.
By people that they know initially?
Yes, and that's another myth that we like to, the kidnappings and the abductions. I mean, we all have to be safe, obviously, but every woman that we've worked with, they knew their trafficker.
Really?
Wow.
Oh,
Interesting work.
It is. And if people want more information, how can they get that, Julianne?
Yeah, our website, scarletropeproject.com. You can follow us on Facebook or Instagram. Look us up.
Okay. Julianne Stone and Katie Hale, and once again, that's this coming Saturday, the 22nd, 3 to 8, Hub City Brewing, but you recommend going to that site and getting everything lined up in advance.
Yes.
And if you want to show up day of, be there before 7 o'clock. Right.
Yeah.
Because I hear they're in demand.
I would think.
And it's a family. It is a family event, so bring the kiddos out for sure.
That's right. You can bowl and do whatever at Hub City. Sure can. Appreciate y'all very much.
Thank you
Appreciate
so
the work
much,
done with
ladies.
Scarlet Rope.
Appreciate it.
We're going to be right back with more as we continue Six in the City.
With EPlus broadband and Watch TV everywhere, you can now take your TV on the go. Just visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to sign up. Then you're all set to catch your favorite shows, movies, and sports wherever and whenever you want on any internet-connected device. Choose from our growing selection of networks from your cable package at no extra charge. Visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to learn more. It's easy to sign up for EPlus Broadband's TV Everywhere.
Want to receive account information via text? When you enroll in JA Alerts, you can. Text to get a bill bounce, due date, set a payment extension, receive an outage notification, reply to report an electric outage. Text JOIN, J-O-I-N, text JOIN to 53248, 53248. Cell phone number must be current and attached to your JA account. Visit jaxenergy.com/textalerts for more information.
Here at the Emergency Operations Center, we rely on EPlus Broadband Fiber Network to better serve Madison County. With high-speed internet, we track storms and natural disasters in real time. Also, fiber internet gives us the speed to host training classes preparing responders from all over the county and state. The phone system allows us flexibility to stay in contact and make conference calls with both in and out of the office with local, state, and federal agencies. Connectivity is an important part of emergency management.
Erica Davidson is with us. You've seen Erica if you've been around this city at all, Dancing with the Stars, theatrical productions, and everything else. She's a lady in the arts in a big way. We're here with us from the University School of Jackson. Good to see you.
It is good
you
to have you.
too.
All right,
Thank
so
you
we're
for
in
having me.
springtime. We got things coming up, and it's always a busy time of year, of course, and we just had a wonderful, well, we got a production coming up. Let's see, this week, right, with Theater Guild? Or
Yes.
was that last week?
To
This
Kill a
week?
Mockingbird.
To
No,
Kill a
it's coming
Mockingbird.
up. It's
And
the
that's
20th
this
through
week.
the 20th through the 23rd.
And right in the middle of all this, we're going to extend into next week. Let's go to Monday night or Monday evening, April the 24th, and what's going to be happening at USJ?
So we have a huge school-wide event that starts at 5 o'clock, and this is called Arts at the U. And so we have a huge art gallery that encompasses our campus. And what's really neat about this is artwork from junior kindergarten, so 4-year-olds, all the way up to 12th grade and AP art. You will see our junior Bruin choir, who is made up of some of our 5th graders. They will be performing our 4th grade musical. We will have some of my theater excerpts, our musical excerpts, and my favorite part is the food trucks that will be outside talking about food trucks.
So is this on the whole campus?
This is on our upper school, middle school campus.
Okay.
Yes. We ask that people pull around by our gym and theater doors, and when you enter in, we'll have a map to tell you where everything is. And then we wrap up this amazing event with our annual Pops concert.
Okay.
So our upper school choir performs some pop songs, and this year the theme is lights, camera, action. So you know those favorite movies like Footloose and Top Gun, Ghostbusters. Yes, you'll hear a lot of those fun songs that night.
So do we need to get tickets for the event?
The Arts at the U is free and open to the public. Come out and see what our kids are doing. And then the Pops concert is a $10 admission, and the concert itself starts at 7 and is in the theater.
So we can pay at the door for the concert?
Absolutely.
Okay. So
absolutely.
from 5 to 7 is Arts at the U.
Yes, with our food trucks outside.
And then 7 o'clock is the concert.
Yes.
And this is the concert in Blankenship Theater?
It is.
Okay.
All right, so we're ready to go. That is Monday night, 5 till 7, and then, of course, at 7 o'clock, then we'll have the concert. How do you put together? You are involved with the theater productions all year, and how far in advance do you line those? Your next season already here?
Yes, I believe, well, the theater department, I'm super excited. We are going to be teaming up with the Salvation Army, and some of my students and I are going to be writing a play. And it will be a fundraiser for them.
For the Army?
For the Salvation Army. We've done something similar with RAP and ASPL, so very excited about that.
So when will that be?
That's probably going to be in September.
Okay.
And then we're going to do Godspell in December, and hopefully Mean Girls in March.
Oh, Mean Girls.
So very excited.
So these students will be working on this during the summer then?
No.
Okay, they're
For a
doing it
play,
now.
we typically take a month to get ready. For musicals, 2 months. And the artwork that will be on display Monday, some of it has been done throughout the year, some of the last semester. Our AP art students, which we have over 20 in Leah Hackett's art room, they actually will have an entire hall filled with amazing projects.
Now, will that artwork be for sale?
Well, I guess for the right price, we can sell it to you. Absolutely.
Depending on what the student,
Absolutely.
you know, what you offer the student, I guess.
Well, you know, I saw The Color of Music, which is a project done with the symphony. It brings artwork in for all this stuff. And someone was stunned when some of this art, and it's like, these are first grade students.
It's so
or something.
impressive.
And I'm going, whoa. I was
Yes.
doing some stick figures sort of kind of things. You know, either there's a lot more ability out there, or the expectation for me was very, very low.
We've heard your art story, so
it's like,
you and
Oh, yeah.
What, Miss Norma?
Norma Dennis. Who said anybody could paint. She said, Steve, let me finish that for you. Gave up on me about the third lesson. Oh, me. Well, Erica, it's good to see you.
It is good to see you.
Fun.
Lots of stuff going on at the school.
It's all part of the University of School of Jackson Fine Arts program, Arts at the U, 5 till 7. That's absolutely free, and you can tour the upper school and middle school campuses.
And that's Monday night, April the 24th. So it's an odd night for
the concert is Lights, Camera, Action, and that is Pop's concert from the movies, and that's $10 ticket. You will be able to get those at the door.
Correct.
All right. So Erica's going to guarantee that.
She is.
She's not going to be out front with a sold-out sign saying,
No, yeah, I think you just hand her the money. She'll say,
So,
come on in.
come on
And
in.
this does
She'll
sell
find
out.
you a seat.
Oh.
We
I'm
usually do
sure.
sell out of the Pops concert, so
Okay.
I would get there.
So get there.
Get
So if
the
you get there,
Come around 6.
okay, go ahead and get your
tour,
ticket if
get
you
you
want
some
to tour.
food,
Okay.
get your tickets,
All right.
yes.
That's Monday night at
Good to
USJ.
know.
All right. Well, we're delighted to have these guys with us, and this is rock and roll and original covers and everything else. And they are all from West Tennessee. But this is Jason Hinson and friends. Guys, take it away.
You open up your eyes. It's such a wonderful feeling, one I don't think I could ever hide. We've been through that such a long, long time. It gets better every day. What would it be like fighting with you? Would you go or would you stay? How many times have I ever really let you down? Well, not this time, baby, no, not this time around. Because it starts with you, it ends up on me. Whatever you wanna do, it's alright with me. Wherever you wanna go, I don't have to know. Because it starts with you, and it ends up on me. Times have I ever really let you down? Well, not this time, baby, no, not this time around. Because it starts with you, it ends up on me. Whatever you got to do, it's alright with me. Because it starts with you, it ends up on me. Whatever you wanna do, it's alright with me. Wherever you got to go, I don't have to know. Because it starts with you, and it ends up on me. It ends up on me. Yeah, yeah.
Donating blood is safe, easy, and in less than an hour, you can save up to 3 lives. If you've donated with us before, thank you. We can't wait to see you again. If you've never donated before, now is the time. Give blood at Lifeline Blood Services today.
System Operational Achievement Recognition, the SOAR Award, is the American Public Gas Association's recognition for excellence in a natural gas utility. The award covers employee safety, system improvement, system integrity, workforce development. There are over 700 APGA members. In 2022, 14 of those systems received a SOAR Award. But the top-level gold SOAR Award, only one system, the Natural Gas Division of the Jackson Energy Authority. Being an industry leader is all a part of JEA today.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. it always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Every 2 seconds, someone in the U.S. needs blood. Lifeline Blood Services provides blood to 17 hospitals and 12 AirVac services in 20 counties. To make your donation, you can come to one of our 2 locations today.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. We'll have more with Jason.
That's right.
Friends coming up in just a few minutes right here at 6 in the City. But
first,
Donna Steins is with us. And we're catching up. You know, I keep up with all my friends very closely.
I know.
I still had her with the Cancer Society.
know.
She left there, what, 10 years ago or something?
No, it's like 3 years ago.
Okay, good.
You're just a few
Just
years
a few years off.
behind.
Yeah.
But she's here to talk about Leadership Jackson.
That's right.
So I always defer to you since you still run that organization.
You know, I don't.
Because we have one thing that's on a thing that we're not talking about because we're not doing that. And so
Well, it's been postponed,
It's been
so we
postponed.
can talk about it later
Later
on
on.
in the
We'll
year.
come back and do that
Yes.
yeah, we have a spring special coming up.
Yeah, we have a spring social. So it's this Thursday, April 20th, from 5 to 7 at Central Distributors. And so this is where our alumni come, all of the alumni from all the years of Leadership Jackson come, enjoy.
Can come, yes.
Yeah, can come. And we are asking them to bring potential prospects. So people that are interested in Leadership Jackson and learning more about it, to come to Central Distributors on Thursday night from 5 to 7. There'll be food, music. It's just a good time, fellowship. And so we want them to come and join us. And then Margaret Livingston and Chris Kelly are our chairs this year. And so they'll be able to talk more about what's going on with Leadership Jackson coming up in 2023.
That's right. Give them a little bit of information and
All right. So what
hopefully
is
spark their
going on
interest.
with Leadership Jackson 2023? The class, you're looking for class prospects.
So the nomination process will open June 1st and it'll go through July 15th. So if you know anybody interested in joining Leadership Jackson this year, to please nominate them. You can either self-nominate or an employer can nominate them. And then the interview process will go out throughout the summer, and then we will start a class in September.
So the deadline then for the nominations is?
July 15th.
Okay. So it is coming up.
It is coming up. It's right around the corner.
You know,
So.
I mean, it seems like a long way away, but so many times, right, suddenly it's the end of the month.
That's right.
right.
It happens so fast, and
does.
don't let time get away from you.
All
So,
right.
and the self-nomination is if you are an owner of a business or you are the primary decision maker.
Right.
So it's not like I can go in and say, hey, I want to nominate myself. So.
Right. And then we also, Leadership Jackson is a program of the Chamber, so we want you to be a member of the Chamber to be able to go through Leadership Jackson.
That's right.
So.
That's right.
I start to say, if you have to be the prime, Pam would have to nominate me. Who runs things, right?
That's right.
You should go through. You've never been through, Steve. Now's your time to shine.
Oh, trust me, he won't go through because of the coat.
If y'all eliminate Camp McMorris, I might consider it. Yeah.
He doesn't get within.
glamping at its best.
He doesn't get within 5 miles of Camp McMorris.
All right, you stayed involved in this. Why? What has it meant to you?
So Leadership Jackson is a great way to learn more about our community. Like, I've worked in Jackson for over 20 years, and there's just so much you don't know what happens here in Jackson. You learn about different businesses, about our education system. And so it's just a great opportunity to meet others throughout the community and also to learn more about what's happening in Jackson and things that you can do to get involved and help our community.
All right. And then the relationships formed, obviously, are
Very strong relationships. And not only with your class, but with the other alumni. I mean, there are hundreds and hundreds of alumni through Leadership Jackson. So there's a great opportunity to meet somebody new and make new friends.
So this is Facebook, website?
Yeah, so we have leadershipjackson.com as our website. All the information on the upcoming Leadership Jackson nominations and stuff is on there. We also have a Facebook page, and we also are on Instagram. So you can find us in any of the places.
All right.
And then also we have the scholarship deadline that's coming up.
So the Judy Renshaw Scholarship, it was started 14 years ago. She was the first program director of Leadership Jackson, and so this scholarship is to honor her. And so any Jackson-Madison County student, whether they're in the public school system or private school, can apply
Or homeschool.
Can apply for this scholarship, and the deadline is April 30th. They're just asking that you're planning to further your degree, further to get a degree. So.
All right, so if you're a senior.
Post-secondary education.
Yeah, okay. So if you're a senior, you need to get that in by the end of this month.
by the end of this month.
Okay.
It's coming up fast.
And the applications are online at leadershipjackson.com.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so the money ranges from $1,000 to $2,000, which
Okay, it's worth doing.
Anything will help.
Anything
yes,
helps,
and when it
that's
comes to
right.
college,
Absolutely.
so yeah.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Price of textbooks lately?
Oh.
I don't know. Do they even use textbooks
Yeah, well,
anymore?
I didn't think they
everything's
did.
online.
But there's something about access fees. It's like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a fee for everything.
We're not printing it, but the fee is the same.
And a fee for the fee.
It's good to see you. I
Good to
appreciate
see
it.
you.
Thanks,
Thank you
Donna,
so much for having us.
We're glad to have these guys with us. We're going back to the main stage. Let's crank up some rock and roll. This is Jason Hinson and friends.
Give me a word and give me a sign. Show me what I look and tell me what will I find? Will I find? Lay me on the ground and fly me in the sky. Show me what I look and tell me what will I find? Will I find? Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Heaven, let your light shine down. 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 Lovers on the wine, I love that's in the air. Since you wanna go and tell me we'll all be there. We'll all be there. Teach me how to speak and teach me how to share. Since you wanna go and tell me we'll all be there. We'll all be there. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Heaven, let your light shine down. 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 Lovers in the wine, I love is in the air. Seem to wanna go and tell me we'll all be there. We'll all be there. Teach me how to speak and teach me how to share. Seem to wanna go and tell me we'll all be there. We'll all be there. Yeah.
The family's visit to the forest inspired a beautiful question. Mother, mother, am I a tree? You tell me to stand tall. You tell me to stay rooted. I think I am a tree. My child, of course you are. But what kind of tree will you be? The kind to hug or the kind to climb? Doesn't matter what you choose, so long as you choose to be a tree that's kind.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org.
Tired of internet that leaves you waiting and monitoring your usage with extra fees? Switch to EPlus Broadband from the Jackson Energy Authority for fiber optic internet with the fastest speeds to keep everyone connected. Enjoy being online as much as you want without worrying about extra fees or data usage limits. Perfect for when you need to download and upload large files, stream videos, or use your favorite video conferencing app. EPlus Broadband, fastest internet, no data caps, no slowdowns, no worries.
That's my neighbor, Joe. Hey, Joe.
Hey, John.
Joe's about to make a very big mistake. Hey, Joe, you think it might be a good idea to call 811 to have your underground utilities marked before you start digging?
John, that's just for big projects.
Actually, it's for any digging project. Hey, congratulations, Joe. You found your electric line. Remember, safe digging always begins with a free call to 811. You want to borrow my phone, buddy?
Later in the show, right now, we're talking to Beth Ann Simpson. We're going downtown Jackson.
That's right.
In Jackson Main Street, downtown development.
Find out what's going on.
Find out what's going on. What is going on?
We've got a lot going on.
You know.
We just launched a walkability campaign for the
walkability
spring.
campaign.
Yes, the
walkability.
He panics when you say that. You know, you heard that in his voice.
Yeah.
Well,
then it's followed by marathon ability. You know what I mean?
Well, downtown is very walkable, and
All
we
right.
want folks to, now that the temperatures are better and people are out and about.
Yeah, they are.
What we find is, folks might come to Jackson Walk or the farmers market, but they might not realize how close it is to go to the core of downtown to shop or grab coffee. And so we've started with this temporary signage program. And if you're downtown, you'll see them. There's currently in our first round, there's 22 signs, and they each have their own QR code on them.
Okay.
So
I saw one of those the other day.
when you walk up to the sign, it'll tell you it's a 4-minute walk to local coffee and books, or a 7-minute walk to an art gallery. And it's just to kind of show you how it is so walkable. You don't need to move your car and park somewhere else. And especially helps with our asking folks to park in these lots that are without time limits. And we're trying to encourage that and keep those 2-hour parking lots more open for folks that are just kind of come in and out. Yeah. So it's kind of all to encourage that as well.
Okay.
And
I'm just trying to get a car tag at the courthouse.
Well, you can do that too. That's a 30-minute parking. You don't have to walk all around.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. Well, part of the walkability campaign involves Food Truck Fridays,
Yes,
right?
there'll be several things that we roll out each month, and one of them is we're going to do a different itinerary or trail each month. So this past month we promoted the art walk. It was already kind of in place, so we did that.
Okay.
And next month we'll be highlighting the fitness trail that's already in existence downtown with around the lift. And part of that too, with the temperatures getting better, and you've got the farmers market in season, the AMP show starting up, the art walk on Friday night, or the first Friday of every month. We decided that we felt like we needed a place for food trucks to be again. And so every Friday starting in May, the first one will be May 5th, we'll have several food trucks parked down at the farmers market. And that way people have an option not only for lunch from 10 to 2, but several of those Fridays people will stick around if there's an event going on, if there's the art walk or AMP show. That way people have those options as well.
So the art, the art is the external art that was built downtown. At one time there was a booklet you could get to tour those. Does that still exist?
The sculpture tour?
Sculpture tour, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know exactly if is it like it was a pamphlet?
It was a
book that was created
at one time, but then the art has changed.
To
I think,
follow
yeah.
the
because we still have some of those sculptures downtown.
Right, and it's nice that you mentioned that, because I think our hope is that we can use some of those trails that already exist, whether it's a music trail or history or art, the fitness trail, and let them live somewhere where people can find them easily. We're actually doing a partnership with Visit Jackson, so it's going to live on their app. So when you go to their app, it'll connect to, and you can map it. It'll have different trails, and that way we're also promoting Visit Jackson. So it's kind of a cross promotion.
Oh, nice. Because there's a lot of
So we'll have to make sure we get art on there for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because at one time, of course, I don't know if
I
all the...
think it was a partnership with, Union
University,
wasn't it?
I think.
Mr.
Yeah,
Aaron,
and the
Aaron
sculptures
Benson?
stayed up a certain amount of time, and some of them are still up.
Well, we'll definitely have to add that to
But
our
at one time there was a
itineraries.
book, where you could... Because I remember we had the multicolored cows or something.
Right,
You remember that?
right.
Yeah.
The cows at the farmer's market.
I got looking for those the other day, and I couldn't find them. So
They're
are
at the
they-
farmer's
are
market.
the farmer's market's where
The
they are.
purple cow and the yellow cow.
Yeah, okay.
They hadn't gone anywhere. They're still grazing.
Yeah, they're still there.
Yeah. They haven't gone anywhere. I've gotten lost is what's happening.
That's right. That's right. Well, of course, the new Starbucks downtown is coming up. That's exciting.
We also are about to announce a new tenant at the local any moment.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Might even be today. So
oh, wow.
I don't want to get ahead of them, though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'd like for them to announce first, but it's a
Well,
good
you
one.
want to come back toward the end of the show? We'll give you 20 minutes.
It's a good one that
In
I
the
think
wrap-up segment.
they're already an established business that just wants a spot downtown.
Spot downtown, okay.
They'll be there for the summer.
And then I noticed the banner on the side of the city, what used to be City Court building, which is Avocado.
I think that's how you say it, and it's a Mexican restaurant.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not sure their timeline of when they'll be open, but they're working on that building.
And somebody's going in where the baker's rack was, so we had all kinds of
That's
things
Jackson
going.
Kitchen and Catering.
Well, if you see
Yes.
Beth Ann, just talk to her. She knows
That's it.
what's going on downtown, you know.
And if you need a place downtown, talk to Beth Ann.
Yeah, talk to Beth Ann.
That's
yeah.
right.
All right, great. It's good to see you.
Thanks
Good
for
to have
having
you,
me.
Beth Ann.
Best way to find out what's keeping up with what's going on downtown is
DowntownJacksonTN.com, and then all our social media handles are
downtown
Downtown
Jackson
Jackson TN.
Beth Ann's good to see you.
That's it.
We're going to be talking about Relay for Life and a lot of other things, plus back to some rock and
It's
roll as we
time.
continue Six in the City.
I'm Mark Taylor. I'm the owner of Renew Biomedical Services based out of here in Jackson, Tennessee. We're a provider of biomedical services for medical professionals. At Renew Biomedical, our use of telecom is of utmost importance. We have to reach our customers in a timely fashion so we can diagnose and service their equipment needs. So EPlus Broadband allows Renew Biomedical to connect effectively with our customers in whichever way they choose, via email, phone, Skype, teleconferencing, and any way you can imagine.
For 9 years, the READ team has helped over 2,200 second graders read better through coaching and friendships. Students have increased their word recognition by as much as 300%. Reading on grade level opens the door for Google searches, driver's licenses, and career opportunities. Invest 1 hour a week to give our second graders every chance to read on grade level. Go to thereadteam.org to sign up. The READ Team, changing our community one word at a time, in partnership with JMCSS, Leaders Education Foundation, and United Way of West Tennessee. But you already knew that because you can read.
Say it and see it with voice control. Find your favorites faster across live, recorded, and streaming TV. Movies, shows, news, sports, music are just a voice command away. Show me action movies. Just for kids. Every result personalized based on viewing habits and time of day. Say it, watch it. It's that easy with the power of voice control.
Well, it's time to talk about Relay for Life for the American Cancer
It's
Society.
back.
It is back. Back on track in April.
That's right.
That's right.
Nicole Russell is with us. Did it in July last year, and 110 degrees somehow doesn't quite do
I
it.
think a few people spontaneously combusted. I think you're right.
All right. It's coming up Saturday week, the 28th.
That's right.
Or
Next
is it
Friday. Yes,
Friday.
next
Friday.
Friday. Yes.
Friday, the 28th from 6 till 9 at the Farmers
Market and
That's
the
right.
AMP area.
At the AMP. So we'll actually be over at the amphitheater side this year all together. We're going to have a concert going on with Reverend Jesse and the Holy Smokes. So our teams will be set up kind of at the edge of the amphitheater. So everything's right
Okay.
there. If you want to go get a snow cone or go get some ice cream, we'll be right there and you
Right
can come
there.
on by.
Okay. So you got booths and entertainment and everything else?
We
going
do, yes. So we've got several teams from the area that'll be fundraising throughout the night, selling different items. We've also got a couple of vendors coming out. We've got the Jackson t-shirt vendor coming out. Seb's Shaved Ice will be out there with us.
Okay.
So we're really excited. It's going to be a great night, just raising money for cancer research and working together as a community in the fight against cancer.
And the relay will be where?
So we'll have the survivor lap at the beginning of the event. We'll kick off right next to where the amphitheater entrance is before those stairs to go down to the amphitheater. And then we'll just kind of do a lap in that parking lot. We'll have our guests line that track of the sidewalk right there and cheer our survivors on and just have a moment to honor them and celebrate their fight with cancer.
And you said there's a survivors dinner as well,
Yes,
right?
Yes. So we're really excited to be bringing back our survivor dinner this year. It's the first time since before COVID we've gotten to have this. So it's for any local cancer survivor that's interested in coming. We'd love to have you. It'll be from 5 to 6 o'clock, so right before the relay event. It'll be over at the amphitheater as well. We'll have tables set up. We'll be providing dinner for each survivor and one guest. We just ask that they RSVP by emailing myself at nicole.russell@cancer.org.
Okay.
Nicole.Russell.
At cancer.org.
Cancer.org.
That's right.
Okay. Now, the luminaries and all, you still going to do that?
Yes, so we're going to finish out the night after the concert with our Luminaria ceremony. You can purchase a bag at the event, and those are just bags that we purchase either in memory of or in honor of a a loved one that's either currently in their fight with cancer or one that's passed away during their fight with cancer. Those can be purchased at the event, or they can be purchased before the event on our Relay for Life website, and we'll have those set up the night of the event. Then after the concert, we'll have our Luminaria service to end out the night. Just a moment to take a moment of silence and, remember those that are currently in their fight and those that we've lost to cancer.
And the night ends at what time?
Approximately 9:30, depending on
Okay.
how long that Luminaria service ends, but that should kick off around 9 p.m., so around 9:30.
Okay.
What a,
So we start the-
fitting end to the ceremony.
Exactly, exactly.
That Luminaria ceremony's always been my favorite part of it. It's very
mine
neat.
too, mine too.
All right, so the Cancer Survivor Dinner is 5 till 6. Then
That's
the real
right.
event kicks off at 6 with the walk.
Correct.
And
Yes.
Reverend Jesse and Holy Smokes hit the stage
Yes,
after that.
That's right. So it's a free community event. We want everybody to come out, enjoy the first AMP concert of the season.
Oh, that's right. That's
It
the first
is,
one.
yeah.
then.
Kick-
Okay.
kick off the season
That's
with Reverend
the
Jesse.
28th, which is next Friday.
That's right.
And that does kick off the Friday night season, right? Okay. We got to get that list too. I
Yes,
haven't
we
seen
do.
that.
I know,
Running
I hadn't
behind.
either.
That's
be here
next
before we
weekend.
know it, I know.
Yeah, it's next weekend.
That's right. We'll have to look it up.
It's not going to be long till summer.
I know. And then we're going to be talking about Thanksgiving and Christmas.
that's
and
right.
I know.
It's good to see you. We appreciate it.
Hey,
Nicole,
thanks,
very,
Nicole.
very
Thanks for having
much.
me.
Nicole, it's always a pleasure. That's
right.
Relay for Life. We're going to go back to the main stage. We're delighted to have these guys with us. This is Roll Time Rock and Roll. This
That's
is
it.
Jason Hinson and friends.
We headed out one day into the unknown. Never ever would we feel so alone. Standing in life's doorway, it was ever so cold. Looking in the mirror, I did get so old. Yeah. Woke up one morning on the wrong side of bed. One foot on the floor and the other one half dead. I told myself something bad could be going on. Never in my life had I felt so alone. Told myself this could be the end of the road. Picked up my guitar and I let the song roll, yeah. Sent out a prayer for all the sinners like me. Sent out a prayer for all the homeless in need. Sent out a prayer for all the bad boys like me. Sent out a prayer for all the crazy defeats and the bad boys like me. Living life to the fullest, and we never look back. Never touch the brakes, both feet on the gas. Running in life's circle, caught up in deja vu. Lost a lot of good friends, but we made some too. Oh yeah. Woke up one morning on the wrong side of bed. One foot on the floor and the other one half dead. I told myself something bad could be going on. Never ever did I feel so alone. Told myself this could be the end of the road. Picked up my guitar and I let this song roll, yeah. Sent out a prayer for all the sinners like me. Sent out a prayer for all the bad boys like me. Sent out a prayer for all the homeless in need. Sent out a prayer for all the crazy defeats and the bad boys like me.
It stands out in the landscape. It's the newest and largest water tank in the JEA system. Located northeast of McKellar-Sipes Airport, it holds 2.5 million gallons of water. Construction costs just shy of $4 million. But it will supply water and the water pressure necessary to sustain fire hydrants in an expanding industrial and commercial area of Jackson. Meeting needs and building for the future, all a part of JEA today.
From time to time, life may throw us a curveball. Even with the best of efforts, maintaining the essentials like utilities can be difficult. With UtiliCare, you can make a donation to help provide utility assistance to families right here in Jackson. Your contribution makes a difference for those families struggling to pay utility bills. Go online to learn more or donate. jaxenergy.com/UtiliCare.
Well, Melinda Reed's with us. What are we going to talk about?
I don't know.
We can talk about anything.
Food trucks? And,
O positive, I think. And O negative.
Are you walking? You got O positive? I got you. Melinda Reed's with us with Lifeline Blood Services. They're located at 183 Sterling Farms Drive here in Jackson, so keep that in mind. And they're open 9 till 6. Monday through Saturday.
Good,
Right? Monday
yes,
through
that's
Saturday.
right.
Also location in Dyersburg, where all kinds of blood drives, Lifeline Blood Serve. We'll kind of go through the process today. Some people
Yes.
really haven't donated before, really don't know what the process is like.
You're right. If you are a brand new donor, you could have some hesitations and just some anxieties about what's the actual process like. So that's part of my job. I want to be the storyteller for Lifeline and let everybody know how efficient the process is, how quick and painless it is. So like you said, we're located in North Jackson, just right down from Jackson Clinic North at 183 Sterling Farms. And what a lot of people don't know is that to donate whole blood, you do not have to have an appointment. You can just walk in. The entire process from start to finish takes about 40 minutes. So you can do this on your lunch break or right after work as you're headed on home, and you can make a pit stop in North Jackson. But bring your photo ID with you. Your driver's license will work for the registration process. That's your first step. And then we'll move you right along to a mini physical. We'll check your blood pressure, your temperature. We'll check your hemoglobin levels. We do not have a finger stick anymore. I know we've kind of talked about that in the past, but it's always nice to remind folks. Some folks may be like, I don't want to be stuck twice. So having the blood pressure cuff, similar to that, to go over your finger. It's an ORSense machine, and it tests your iron levels. And so it's non-invasive. It's a finger cuff. It takes about a minute, so that tests your iron levels. So that's part of your mini physical. Then you'll move along to your medical questionnaire, which a best practice to share is that you can actually fill this out online from the comfort of your own home or from your desktop work computer before you go. You'll get
it done before it gets there.
Yeah, you'll save about 10 to 15 minutes if you knock that out before you go. Has to be done the same day. You'll get a special individualized QR code, so you'll just show that on your mobile device when you walk in. Or if you're doing that on your desktop computer at work, you can print out that QR code for your registration for your.
So with that, I've got the process down to about a half hour then.
We're getting closer. We're getting closer to that. That's right. And some folks, they can fill up that unit of blood really quickly. But others, it takes about, that process being in the donor chair is actually much shorter than a first-time donor tells me. Oh, Melinda, that went by so fast. Yeah. So that process is either 5 minutes to no longer than 20 minutes. So on average, we see 8 to 10 minutes. You're in that donor chair. We keep you comfortable. We keep you at ease and anxiety-free. And I compare that stick to like a quick little moment of a pinch. So if you get up in the middle of the night and you stub your toe on the way to the refrigerator for that midnight snack, this pales in comparison to stubbing your toe in the middle of the night. So, and plus the rewards far outweigh that slight moment of a pinch because you're saving 3 lives with every blood donation, and that's for patients right here in West Tennessee.
Now, are there any stipulations to giving blood? Like you have to be a certain age, you
there
have to do
are.
this, you have to. What are those?
There are. It starts as young as 17 years old, and there's no upper age limit. So we have a lot of donors right now that are working towards earning their red honor cord at graduation. Okay. So they have to donate 3 times, and their high school must be involved with a local blood drive on their campus.
So they're working for that honor cord to wear with their cap and gown.
Oh, is that right?
So that's
Okay,
really
well,
awesome.
graduation.
We're having a lot of high school donors right now just commit to that for that reason, but we also hope that they grow in their loyalty to saving lives and they stay committed to Lifeline as they continue to grow up and maybe stay in Jackson, who
Stay in
knows.
Jackson, that's right.
So yeah, 17 years of age on up. If you have been ill recently, you must be off of an antibiotic for at least 7 days. You must just be feeling well and healthy. And I encourage people to have an iron-rich meal before they come. Try to stay away from loaded teas and a lot of caffeine, a lot of sodas or, energy drinks. You want to kind of keep away from that because that'll affect your iron ratings, your iron test. It will, yes. And dairy products, for your breakfast. So we get what's called a deferral if that iron level is too low. And I know that's really, that can be disappointing to a donor that says, man, I just went through all of these steps and then I get a deferral because of my iron level being too low.
Not a rejection.
That's right.
Okay.
We still love you and we want to have you back in.
Come back.
Yes.
Right.
And I want to also add that you can come as often as 8 weeks or 56 days. Your body actually replenishes those red blood cells that you generously donated to a person in need in 56 days.
Oh, wow.
So, yes.
Right.
And actually, after you donate, I forgot my last step. After you donate, we ask that you stick around Lifeline either at our center or on the Bloodmobile, wherever you donate, for about 10 minutes. Get a refreshment of your choice, get rehydrated with some juices or waters, and have a snack of your choice. So we make sure that we send you on your way feeling healthy and ready to go.
All right. It's at 183 Sterling Farms Drive, 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. Lifeline Blood Serve, SERV.org.
That's right. Drop the last letter E, lifelinebloodserve.org.
And we're going to give away a car from Joe Mahan again this year.
Yes, a little teaser for everyone.
All right, so that's going to be coming up this summer.
That's right.
That'll be a challenge time, always the summer is. We change our schedules now. It's always good to see you.
Yes,
Appreciate
it's always good to have you.
Lifeline Blood Services here in Jackson, Tennessee. We're going to be right back with more as we continue Six in the City.
Hey, have you heard about 4 Minute City? Do you know what it is?
Our city has over 100 sudden cardiac arrests every year.
That's why the 4 Minute City program was created.
By placing easy-to-use defibrillators in homes and businesses throughout Jackson, we can save lives.
This is not some hypothetical. This is real.
But it's up to us. Want to do something good?
Come on, Jackson. Get involved.
You just might save my life.
And I might save yours.
For the most reliable drinking water supply at the highest quality, reach for the tap. Our tap water is safe and continues to exceed all government requirements. For more information about our drinking water, visit www.jaxenergy.com/JEACCR.
Move over. It's the law. When approaching work vehicles or crews, move over to create a safety zone. It protects utility workers, law enforcement, firefighters, and emergency personnel. It's not an option. Slow down. It could save a life. Stay safe. Move over.
Honey, what I think you need is a socket wrench.
I played JV basketball.
I'm sorry. I don't think it looks right.
This is good, and it's all good, baby.
Is it really all good?
If you love me enough to routinely test your handyman skills, not to mention the strength of your marriage, then of course you'll visit nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat to make sure I'm in the right car seat.
I'm gonna call my dad.
Welcome back to Six in the City. I want to thank all of our guests and all the activities going on in this community. And we mentioned To Kill a Mockingbird is on stage this week.
20th through the 23rd.
23rd at the Ned downtown.
Right.
And Earth Day is coming up Friday, so we're at the fairgrounds and at
Saturday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. It's at the fairgrounds and the farmers market. So
we got
lots
the
of stuff
shredding
going
and
on.
all that other good stuff, and also that bulk, like mattresses and tires and all
Oh,
kinds of
yes,
stuff.
yes.
So check that on the city's website. They're going to have the announcement concerning the homeless shelter for men, the groundbreaking.
That's right. That's
It's
right. Had the
coming up tomorrow.
groundbreaking, yeah.
If you watched the county commission last night, we had one appointee, Elaine Christian, to the hospital board, and the city had appointed Vicki Birch, and so we're going to find out by the hospital board meets next week, so we'll find out who's
dueling appointees. Okay.
Dueling appointees. We'll find out who wins, all right? Or
That's
whatever. Right,
interesting,
right, yeah.
interesting. Well, Mark Broussard is going to be at the Dixie Pack there in Huntington on Saturday, the 22nd. Right. So that's at 7:30 p.m. And then if you need something to do this week, after work,
Yeah.
come down to the Women's Clinic. No, the Kirkland Cancer Center.
Oh, okay.
It's the American Cancer Society and Relay for Life Glow Out 5K.
5K, there it is.
And you can do a walk as well.
man, I've been
it's
looking forward to
Thursday
it.
night on the 20th. You can get registered and
Okay.
run, walk,
That'll be good.
get out there, have a good time.
Yeah.
And it's all in support of American Cancer Society and the Relay for Life.
We've been delighted to have these guys with us today, and you can find out more about them. Jason Hinson, Hinson, JasonHinsonMusic.com, right, Jason? .com? JasonHinsonMusic.com. And they're serious about this rock and roll. These guys got a lot of decades in this business.
That's right.
So they have reformulated and configured and everything else. And they got a lot of original material they're working on.
Lots of decades. Wait, they're so young.
Well, they're young. They're young. Well,
It must have started when they were in diapers.
No, combination.
Okay.
20 years here, 15
oh,
there.
you're combining. Okay.
Not talking about me. Cume
okay.
total.
All right.
there
Well, I
you
just
go.
want to make that clear.
Yeah. Well, let's go to the main stage and send it off. We'll see you next week. Go Lord willing for
That's
more
right.
6 in the studio. This is Jason Hinson and friends.
Well, my name's John Lee Pettimore. Same as my daddy and his daddy before. You hardly ever saw Granddaddy down here. He only come to town about twice a year. He buy 100 pounds of yeast and some copper line. Everybody knew that we made moonshine. Well, that revenue man wanted Granddaddy bad. Headed up a holler with everything he had. Before my time, but I've been told you never come back from Copperhead Road. Well, Daddy ran whiskey in a big black Dodge. Bought it at an auction at the Mason's Lodge. And Johnson County Sheriff painted on the side. He just shot a coat of primer and a look inside. Well, him and my uncle tore that engine down. I still remember that rumbling sound. Then the sheriff came around in the middle of the night. Heard mama crying, knew something wasn't right. He's headed down the Knoxville with a weekly load. You can smell the whiskey burning down Copperhead Road. I volunteered for the army on my birthday. They take a white trash first route you ran away. I turned to the duty in Vietnam. And I came home with a brand new plan. I take a seat from Columbia.